Good morning. It's a hard morning for me. Having a hard time waking up. Having a hard time getting going. Having a hard time feeling motivated. And I woke up early this morning. Did my coffee with Ken show. Went and had breakfast. Went to the lobby of the hotel room where I like to get a lot of work done, editing my videos and such here in Yellowstone National Park. And was feeling really tired because I worked late last night and was feeling kind of out of it and having a hard time keeping my eyes open while I was working on my videos. And honestly, I was fortunate. I don't have to work again. I serve... I'm a server, a waiter, whatever you want to call it, at a dining room here in Yellowstone National Park. And about 2.5 weeks ago, I was offered a job, a month and a half ago, waiting tables at, again, in Yellowstone National Park. And about 2.5 weeks ago, I arrived here, and it's been a cool adventure. I'm in a beautiful place. I'm surrounded by mountains. I got little ground squirrels darting around. Don't know if you can see that little guy sitting in the sun. He's looking at us, but they're all over the place, and have dug all these tunnels throughout my little front yard area. But anyway, I'm trying to develop new habits and do good things and keep bad habits out of my life, like drinking and gambling and smoking and, negative self-talk. And sometimes when you're laying there and you're feeling unmotivated, it's hard to, break out of that. And I was laying there this morning in my bed after taking a nap and wasn't feeling very motivated, knew I had to work tonight. Wasn't sure what was going to happen with my day, and it was rainy when I woke up this morning. But the sun's come out. The sky is blue. There's a cool breeze in the air. And I convinced myself to get out of bed, grab my yoga mat, and walk downstairs. And a lot of times that's the hardest part, whether it's getting in your car and driving to the gym or putting on your running shoes and going for a run, or in my case, just getting out of my dorm room where I'm staying here and walking downstairs. I opened the door. I felt the fresh, cool air, the sunshine on my head and my body, and it felt good. And got a little bit of enthusiasm, a little bit of energy for the day that honestly was totally lacking 20 minutes ago. So anyway, I'm going to do a real quick stretching workout. I might throw in some push-ups and sit-ups. I was working out regularly for the 9 months previous to me coming out here, and I've yet to get back into the gym. Still trying to maintain some level of fitness. I'm 55 years old. I wait tables. I work long hours and late hours, and I'm on my feet a lot. So I'm burning a lot of calories at work, but I think it's kind of hard calories, if you will, and hard on the joints and hard on the back and hard on the shoulder. And at my age, as we age, I think it's important to focus on being limber and stretching and balance and strength all combined, and working on our mental stuff. And I found yoga does that really well for me. So I'm going to go through a series of yoga positions. You can watch if you want. You don't have to if you don't want. You can join me if you want. That'd be great as well. I'm not a yoga instructor by any stretch, but I did take yoga classes for 10 years. I have some positions I like more than others. I'll focus on them. I'll move, kind of make it a flow workout where I'll do a few more positions, but not hold them maybe as long. Trying to get my blood flowing and my juices flowing and getting ready for the day. So I'm going to start in standing position. Going to make sure the camera is right. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Now I'm out here in Yellowstone in the Rocky Mountains. And I'm going to start in mountain pose, which is basically standing here flat-footed, shoulders back, kind of head up, chest out a little bit. Just take a couple deep breaths. A huge part of yoga is breathing, and with that, meditation. And yoga is kind of a moving meditation, and it's something I really enjoyed. And it's a great mix of flexibility, balance, and strength, all kind of rolled into meditative practice as well. So until I get back into the gym, I'm going to focus on that and try and enjoy it as much as I can. Like starting pretty simple, just raising my arms, moving my shoulders around a little bit, bringing it down into prayer, and thinking of things I'm grateful for. I'm thankful for the sunshine. I'm thankful for my 4 beautiful children. Thankful for their moms that are taking great care of them back home while I'm here in Yellowstone. Thankful for my job I get to go do tonight and hopefully make some pretty good money. And this is going to be a double. I'm thankful for my scooter that I'm going to ride down, and I'm thankful for living next to the town of Gardner, Montana, and I'm thankful for the Wonderland cafe and diner where I enjoy going every day and enjoying some coffee and reading a book. So that's 5 things I'm grateful for. Maybe 6, 7, or 8 if you count the 5th one as 3. We're moving to some bigger movements, kind of stretching out the back a little more and the hamstrings. Ragdoll it back up. Bring the shoulders back. Kind of wiggle them around. That feels nice. It's fun what I'm doing. Probably the most important thing is not hurting myself when I exercise. But the second most important thing would be having fun. You know, obviously you're hoping to get in great shape and have a strong heart and a strong body. But if you're not having fun, and if you don't stay healthy, you're not going to accomplish the other couple things. So it's important to remember you should be having fun. A couple more of these. Ragdoll it up. Bring it on up. I'm already feeling better. It's amazing how quickly exercise and movement helps your mental attitude. Just simple little motions, using my left wrist to grab my right and stretch it open and open the side bodies. Just seeing a family walking over there, feeling the sunshine on my skin. Now we go into just kind of a quick series of warrior positions. It's called Warrior 1. And again, I have my left foot holding as a base, and I bring my right leg down like this, trying to get my shin fairly perpendicular, and lift my arms up to the sun. I'll hold it for a few seconds. And breathe. Shift into Warrior 2. Reverse it, and this feels so good. This might be my new favorite pose. Go into a side angle pose. And go into Trikonasana. Taking up as much space as I can, horizontally with my legs and vertically with my arms. Get as much extension as I can. Gonna hold it a few extra seconds because it just feels really good. Then we go to the other side. Again, using the right foot as a base. Get the left shin kind of perpendicular. Raise up the arms and puff out the chest. Get a little lower. Oh. Warrior 2. Reverse it. Oh. Then move into Trikonasana. Oh. Oh, it feels so good. Now I'm going to go to the ground. Again, the goal of this little practice isn't to get big and strong. It's for continuity and flexibility and knowing it's a good thing and a good habit. And if you pile up enough good habits, good things happen. So I'm going to go into a downward dog. Hold this for, 10, 15 seconds. Raise the right leg to the sky and do a little twist, opening up. Then bring it through for pigeon pose. I got to be a little gentle with this because I got a tight right hip. But it feels so good. Just letting gravity kind of do the work and releasing into it and breathing into it. Turn the left toes under and kick that right leg back up. See how high you can get it just for fun. Bring the right leg down and raise the left. Do a twist to the camera in my case. Oh, that feels good. Stretching out the side body and then bring it through for pigeon on this side. Oh. Curl the toes under. Shoot that leg back up. Want to get a little strength in, so I'm going to do a few movements intended to help the core. Going to bring my left knee to my right elbow. Maybe 5 times if I can. Back up, bring it down, and now so we keep balance, got to do it on this side. Surprisingly, it's working my triceps. Slide forward a little bit. Feel you guys are so far away. My time standing, I'm gonna slide a little more forward. That's too far forward. My time standing is done. Go to the ground. Bring the left leg up and curl it over to the left, or to the right, excuse me. Oh. Enjoying the sun on my face and the breeze and the twist. And then move the right leg to the left. Boy, I got a lot of soreness in my right side bodies. Sun is warming my body. Oh. Do a quick little what's called a happy baby pose. Grabbing the bottom of my feet and pulling it in. And a lot of me was tempted to go into push-ups and sit-ups in a plank. But I don't know if that's what the goal was today. Part of me wants to challenge myself and get strong and look good and what have you. But today's workout, I don't think that was the goal. It was just taking that next step. And for me, it was getting out of bed, grabbing my mat, coming down here, feeling the fresh air, and get the blood flowing. And you could look at it two ways. You could look at it like, or I could look at it like I'm being lazy. I should do push-ups and sit-ups and hold a plank position. Or I can deal with myself a little kinder and a little more gently and just say what I've done is good. And it is. Because I don't think it's the intensity that you attack life. I think it's the consistency that you go after every day. And the forgiveness you have in your heart for the mistakes you make. And hopefully once you forgive yourself, you can learn to forgive others and be okay with others' imperfections just as you're okay with your own. So I'm going to go into just a quick Shavasana pose for, I don't know, you should hold it a little longer, but I'm only going to hold it maybe 15, 20 seconds. It's just laying on my back and enjoying the sun and breathing. You wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, twist your wrists and your ankles. Put your hands up above your head and stretch as if you're waking up in the morning. Oh, that sun feels so good. Oh. Come up to a seated pose. Again, that was just a really quick workout, or practice, I guess is a better way to look at it. And I do think the tortoise wins the race. Tempted to go to the gym and pump some iron and do some push-ups and hold the plank, but I was also kind of dreading it. And I've been working hard. I've done a lot over the last few weeks. I'm working tonight. And one more. Oh, want to thank you for joining, practicing with me today. Oh, that feels so good. Taking the time for yourself, working your body, relaxing your mind. Hope your Monday's going well. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're loving yourself. Thanks again.